Hey everybody, Pierre Quinn here, and I teach emerging leaders how to courageously begin the journey to personal and professional transformation. And in this video, I want to talk to you about my first major paid speaking engagement. In 2012, I was leaving seminary school and I was transitioning to my first assignment as a pastor. Now, up to this point, I had accumulated several years of teaching experience, and I didn't want that to go by the wayside. I knew I was going to be able to use it in my church position, but I also wanted to use it beyond the four walls of the church. A couple of weeks before graduation, I'd given my final lecture for a group of students and faculty members at my school. After that experience, a friend walked up to me and inquired if I had ever thought about being a public speaker. She said, "You're good. You should try it." And I spent the rest of that summer trying to figure out what that looked like. I was reading books, I was watching webinars, I was consuming as much content as I could, trying to figure out the public speaking life. And I stumbled upon this webinar by Josh Shipp. And Josh specialized in youth speaking and teaching people how to be youth speakers. Josh said, if you're serious about speaking, you will email 50 people a day and ask them if there is an opportunity for you to speak. So I went to 50 emails a day and I wasn't getting any responses at all. Then I stumbled upon another webinar by Grant Baldwin, and Grant came up with a simple 2 to 3 sentence email to send to people. So I'm using Josh Shipp's strategy of 50 emails a day and Grant Baldwin's strategy of the simple 2 to 3 sentence email, and I'm merging them together and I'm sending out email after email after email after email after email. Now that part of the experience taught me one very important lesson. There is no way that people are going to know what you do unless you tell them. There's a reason why when you watch TV, you'll see the same commercial 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. Because the principles of marketing state, you need to see something 7 to 10 times before you make a buying decision. And we think just because we've told a person one time that we're writing a book, that we're making a video, that we're able to speak or train or consult, we tell a person one time that we've opened up a tax business, we tell a person one time that we're looking for a job, we think that one time is good enough. But it's not. People are busy. People have lives. They have other things going on. And if you want to get the results that you're looking for, you got to figure out how to stay top of mind. That experience told me no one's ever going to ask me to speak or train or consult if I don't let people know this is what I do. So I started to have some very favorable conversations and email exchanges, and I got an email from the University of Louisville. Louisville. We had some pretty good email exchanges back and forth, and finally I was able to get the decision maker on the phone. After a great conversation, the person on the other end of the phone asked me this question: "So, how much are your services?" I hadn't gotten to that point in any of the webinars that I'd watched, so I had to quickly make a decision. I started in my head rehearsing this reality that even though I had spent years speaking and years teaching public speaking, years training students how to be better speakers, I'd never done it in a professional environment like this, so I couldn't command much, I couldn't make this ask, and I gave them a safe number. And when she responded so quickly to that safe number, I knew that my number was too low. Here's the lesson in this. Whenever we're uncomfortable, we start to devalue what we offer. We think by devaluing what we offer, that will give people a greater incentive to pick us. Now, don't get me wrong, there are tons of organizations out there who are looking for the best price. And by best price, they mean the cheapest price. But there are tons of organizations that are looking for quality. And if you can provide quality, you can get the number that you're looking for. The day arrived for the speaking engagement on the campus of the University of Louisville, and I was super excited to talk to this group of students. I was excited to have this beginning to my public speaking career, and I stepped into that classroom and I gave it everything that I got, and it was an incredible experience. So I was able to take that recommendation letter and secure other speaking engagements because I did a great job on the level that I was at. And for so many of us that are trying to get to the next level in our career, in our business, in our life, in our marriage, in our relationships, whatever it is, sometimes we neglect to see that doing a great job on the level that you're at actually gives you leverage to get to the next level. Quite a few years have passed since that experience on the campus of the University of Louisville and receiving that amazing recommendation letter. I've had the incredible experience of speaking across the country for colleges and universities, for nonprofits, for corporate clients, and it's been such a great ride, and I continue to use the same methodology to this day. I consistently tell people what I do. I don't discount what I offer because I'm scared, and I do a great job where I am and use the leverage from that great job to get to the next level. As you're considering what you're looking to do, here's the truth. You haven't talked to enough people and you're not in the right circles. So you have to keep knocking and asking. Stop offering deep discounts just because you're scared. Your audience, your tribe is out there and they're willing to pay for what you offer. And as long as you consistently do a great job, you'll have recommendations that'll help you get to the next level.